Hey friends, welcome back. I'm actually borrowing this model for this review. This is the Harley-Davidson Fat Boy, released in 2019. It's from the Creator Expert line, and it's the first motorcycle that they've done. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. This is my dad's model. I'm not going to speak about the build experience for this one because I didn't build it, but this is one of the nicest models that I have seen. Just the design of it's really awesome. Um, and it looks really good. This is one of the flagship models from Expert, so they've gotten the Ford Mustang, the Mini Cooper, Fiat 500, just some examples of the other Expert models that they've done, some of those other ones, the Volkswagen as well. So they've done a lot of those. And I just think it's really classy. It has a really iconic look to it. I think because of the dark red color, it adds a nice bit of color to it. Um, and it just looks really good. No, it doesn't come with a minifig. Just want to compare really quick because this is meant to be a display model. It does have one really cool function though, which we'll get to, but I'll give you 360 of it. It's pretty big. This is a 1/6 scale model. It's not meant to be obviously minifig scale or it's just meant to be a display model. So, it's the closest they could do without doing like a UCS type set. So this isn't ultimate collector's type, but it's pretty close. Um, and it's if you have any of the other creator sets, it matches that aesthetic really well, for sure. And the main thing, it just looks really nice, and it just has this presence to it. I feel like a lot of the Expert cars look amazing, and this one matches pretty well. Again, it's the only motorcycle that they've done so far. I'd like to see them do maybe a sport bike. That would be really cool. Um, but yeah, let's get into it. There are 8 stickers. Everything that you see that's like a decoration is pretty much a sticker. I'll point out there are 2 prints. One of them they're just the same. We've got here the Harley-Davidson brand right here. 2x4 dark red tile. 2 of them on either side. Those are the only prints I believe, but the rest are stickers. I'll just point out the stickers real quick. Just for the sake here, we've got this sticker here, the speedometer, pretty nice. We've got this one down here with the Fat Boy right there, you can see. There's some circles here. I'm not going to speak on the motorcycle type tech stuff. I don't know anything about that. So I'm just going to show you, I'm just going to tell you the design of the model. I'm not going to go into the motorcycle-y jargon. I don't know any of that. So I'm just going to tell you the Lego stuff. Here's the back. License plate, Wisconsin. There's a bunch of references. If you look at the design video, there are so many like little nods and Easter eggs and stuff. And Lego worked really closely with Harley-Davidson to bring this to life, which is great. That's what you want to see, right? Got a number here, 107, Harley-Davidson official logo right there. And I think that's all. Oh no, there's 2 more stickers. There's the mirrors here. So the reflective chrome mirror stickers, which are really nice. And that's about it for the decorations. Sorry if you can't see it. This model's kind of big. It's bigger than most of the sets that I have on the shelf, so it's a little bit hard to show this one. I did want to give a brief size comparison. So here is the Fat Boy, and here is another Creator Expert car that I have, the Fiat 500. It's hard to frame these two because they're so, I'm just going to pull out so that you can see that the Fiat is kind of small, but that's how the car is. And yeah, they work really well together. They look really good. The colors really contrast with the yellow and the, dark red. And obviously the motorcycle's a lot bigger because it's more detailed, I'd say. And then one that's not Creator Expert, but is also a motorcycle, is the Batman Batcycle from the Pattinson flick. This thing is fire. I got to review this. I have to review this ASAP because it's really cool. But they're very similar. Obviously, they're both bikes, but they're not the same. I mean, they're both motorcycles. That's the only thing that's the same about them, I guess. And yeah, just a couple of the bigger stuff that I have that matches. That bat cycle also is my dad's, so we'll get to that one in a different video. But it does have a few moving parts, not much. Again, it's mainly supposed to just be a display, like you just sit it there. There's no play features really, but that's fine. Most of the sets we've discussed have play features because I prefer the play sets, but this one's really nice because it does have some movement to it. So the front of it can move left and right. The main column, steering column, you've got the two mirrors which can lift up and down, and you can also turn them around if you want. We got a couple of antennas that can also do the same, and a couple of lights here at the front with the orange glow. Those can also move up and down. It's just little things you can move, which is fine. It makes sense. Got a couple of moving parts on the bottom here. The brake pads. I don't know the exact name, but yeah, these can move. And then you've got, let's see, another moving part down here, another brake related thing, I believe. Again, I'm not sure the names of these things, but the big feature of this is really nice. It works really well too. So there's a little bit of a stand that's included with this. It's really simple. That's how it looks, dark gray pieces. It goes under here, plugs on the bottom, and it makes it so that the bike doesn't like fall over, you know, like in a cringy way. It just looks really, actually there's two features on this set. We'll get to that. But the main feature is actually what involves the engine. So when you're building this, they have these pistons that go up and down, and it's right here, this engine part here, this block, like this build. It looks amazing, right? Unfortunately, you can't really see the pistons, like you can't see them in the full model, like when it's built like this, which is a little bit of a shame. But my dad said when he was building it, it was really awesome to see the pistons moving up and down when you move the bike. But you can see there's a chain connected to this, and when you move the bike back and forth, you can see that the chain moves, and it's really smooth. It's very smooth. Sounds very nice on hard surface. And here it is from the other side. It's kind of blocked by all of the piping, but it functions really nice. And the last feature is on this side. There's a kickstand. It's really well hidden, but it's right here. Just pop it out. And if you don't want to have the stand with the bike, and if you wanted to have it just resting on its body, just like that, you can do it like that. And it looks really good, you know, pretty awesome. And that's really it for this one. Oh, yeah, 1 second. There is one more sticker I forgot to mention. Right down there. It's really hard to see. But yeah, there it is. There's a sticker. If you can read that, cool. If not, it is what it is. But I do want to give you a bit of a sneak peek as to how this works. Maybe, actually, you know what? I'm not, because I don't want to break this. So I'm not going to do that. But it is really epic. I love the color scheme of this. I think the dark red really helps this just look super retro in a good way. And it just pops. You got the light gray, which looks great, of course, and then some of the dark gray, and it's mostly black and gray with a lot of dark red accents, which just look great. You can see there's dark red on the front here covering the wheel. You got the teardrop. I'm just going to call them canister sections here. And then the back, big old rounded back there. And a lot of these angles are really nice because Lego is it's so blocky, right? It's so square, but you've got all of these rounded edges. It just looks great. Like if you've seen a lot of the older Lego motorcycles, they don't look very good because they don't have rounded edges. But this one has so many rounded edges. And one piece in particular I wanted to point out is this here, this one. And yeah, these two here, these angled parts are, in particular, are really amazing, because they just add this slope that continues all the way from the front to the back, and it just gives it this curvature. I think that's really looks good. And yeah, I mean that's really about it. There's the headlight, of course. You've got, you know, a bunch of these lights on the back here, and it feels really good. It's over 1,000 pieces, just barely. I think 1,025, something like that. And it feels really good too. And there's just lots of great details, like under here even, there's like these vents, and it's just really cool to look at, and there's just a lot of great stuff. My favorite part of this whole set is actually this right here. Just look at all this detail. There is so much with this engine block. You got all these pistons and clips and piping and wiring. It just looks so awesome. And you've got all these, my favorite section is these pipes. They just look so perfect. Like put right here, the angle and twist and turn, and it's amazing. I love all these piping and these Technic pieces as well. And the funniest thing to me, I think, is that these engine exhausts are actually just barrels. They're just barrel pieces in light gray, and somehow it doesn't look terrible. It looks really good. Surprisingly, it actually matches the aesthetic. So, yeah. And they actually designed a new tire for this. So this is called the Fat Boy, which was a bike that Harley-Davidson made in 1990. And when that bike came out, they had this big fat tire on the back, and that's what gives this set its name as well, because this is based on that bike. And essentially, Lego had to make a big old tire to put on the back to fit the thick, like it's very wide, this back tire, and it's a new element that they designed, and it works perfectly. You've got two of these big wheel pieces put together, and then you got the tire over that, and it works really well, and it gives it the name, the Fat Boy. So, you know, and then this tire at the front is newer, and it's a slimmer tire, but it looks really good as well. And I mean, that's about it. It looks incredible for sure. Like, just if you have it, like, just on a desk or something, and someone comes over, it's just definitely going to be, like, something they're interested in, I think. And it's one of the best creator expert models. I'd say it's probably the second best in my opinion. I like the Fiat the best, but I think that this one is easily in the top 3, just for how well it's designed and how well it looks, and the colors definitely help. And there's not a lot of stickers either, which also helps. You know, it doesn't need a ton of stickers. It's only got 9 of them. Missing that one down there, but yeah, it's really incredible. If I ever get the chance to build it, I'll let you know on that, but I just think it's really epic. And yeah, I'm gonna see if I can display this on my shelf. We'll see how that goes. But I just think it's too awesome to not, right? But that's really it. That's it for the Fat Boy, Harley-Davidson Fat Boy. Excellent model, for sure. I mean, how can you not love this? It's so cool. Even if you're not like a big motorcycle fan, you got to appreciate some of this like great detail, you know? But do you have this model? Do you like it more than the other expert sets? What do you think they should make next for another one? I don't know. Maybe they can make another foreign car. That'd be cool. Maybe. I don't know. It's up to them. But they always seem to knock it out of the park with these things. And yeah, I do think the original price of $90 is actually a great price. You can get it probably cheaper if you go to like Orlando Brick Co. or BAM or something. But that's about it. Let me know what you think. I hope I covered everything. I don't have anything bad to say, so there's nothing bad about this. So yeah, one of the few set reviews to have no complaints from me. So yeah, nothing bad. All good. What do you think? Do you like this model? Do you think it could be better? And what do you want me to review in the future, I will take a look at that bat cycle I'll do more reviews. You'll just expect that. But that's it. Let me know what you think. Take care. Have a great day. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.